Can you read? Good. Then you can read The Adventures of Chino and Homeboy. You could read it at home, on your lunch break, in the bathroom. Don't lie. You know you do that. You could read it on a long flight. The kind where you've already finished the movie, eaten the tiny pretzels, and the stranger next to you is sleeping on your shoulder, drooling. You could read it in line, at the DMV, at your cousin's wedding, or hiding from your boss in the supply closet. Anywhere you can hold a book, you can hold this one. And once you start, you'll probably forget to put it down. The Adventures of Chino and Homeboy, available on Amazon. The link is in the show notes. Bring snacks.
That's you.
Start the problem, start the clock.
I say yo homeboy.
What?
I say yo homeboy.
What?
Push the button to start the show.
All right, here we go. Pushing the button and blammo! Orale! What's up, homies? Welcome to the Chino and Homeboy Podcast. It's another Sacrilegious Sunday, and you know what we are gonna fucking do.
We're going to talk about some extreme shit, some funny shit, like head. We're talking about head today,
We're gonna put
Right.
some,
like blowjobs.
we're gonna put some bullets in your eardrums.
That's right. We're gonna talk
Yeah,
about
that's
getting
right.
get some brain work done. So Kim Kardashian, you better listen up.
You know, yeah, because some women rock the mic better than others.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they got the mic skills apiece. You know what I'm saying?
So-
like Eminem and this bitch.
So last podcast, we were I wouldn't say arguing, but the topic of blowjobs came out, and I went back and I went through the archives of previous writings, and found that I didn't really establish proper blowjob standards.
Hold up.
I feel that we could do that.
Hold up. What you mean by archives?
That's classified. I'm not at liberty to disclose that
Alright.
information in a public forum.
I'm sorry, I just got confused because what the fuck archive you talking about? Because
The
If you have
Nina
an archive,
Hartley
that means I
anthology
have an archive.
collection.
Huh?
I said the Nina Hartley anthology collection.
Okay, we'll go with that.
1 through 6. 6 volumes.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Anyway,
In any case, this is what I propose, right? So obviously, you gotta be able to freehand, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you need hands, like you know what? In doing research for this early last week after the show, I found one chick that I see on X, aka Twitter. Couldn't remember her name. Did a lot of digging to find. And because I did remember, like, she gives good blowjobs. And then I found a couple of videos, and I'm like, she also uses her hand here and there. That looks like that would be pleasurable, but she good at throat up. She
Right.
good at throat.
okay.
You know, it's like,
Okay.
it ain't all hands.
Hands are allowed, right? Hands are allowed, but you must be able to free hand
Yes.
the trouser snake, the
mic? The Alabama black snake.
microphone. The what?
Alabama excuse me, Alabama black snake.
That's right. The longana, the salchicha, the chorizo,
The
Pedro?
meat banana.
the meat banana. That's right.
Meat banana.
Another one is how you pay attention to the head. Licking it like a popsicle. That's right. You got to pay attention to the balls. Can't be afraid of the taint, right?
Mhm.
But all of those are superfluous skills, right? I'm not saying they're not important, but I have 3 tiers.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me say. Handling the undercarriage in my old age is massively important.
I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm saying that
Not
those
superfluous.
are skills that every woman can learn, right? So we have to separate. We have to separate. I have 3 tiers
Okay.
because these are tiers that not every woman can achieve. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Is this standardized?
Yes, standardized. It is
Okay.
standardized.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So you got tier 3, right? This is the lowest rank. All right. It's combat throat.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Keep going.
This means you can deep throat the average Johnson. 5 inches long, 4 inches thick. Now I rounded and I skewed low, to help these women and men who are not, I guess, endowed, right?
No, well, in all honesty, all I need is to get my head into your throat. I don't care how deep it goes in your throat.
Man,
Right.
you fucking up the standardization already. Hey, Jones.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. This isn't for you, Hey Jones.
These are special instructions.
I'm just saying the length of the dick doesn't matter as long as it can go in the. If the tip of your dick can meet the back of the throat, we're good.
Right. But this ain't for you, Hey Jones. This is for the women folk, so they know where they are.
Yeah, I don't want them to hurt. Look. Okay. I had a woman who I broke her throat.
Broke her throat?
Yes.
You tore the cartilage in her throat?
No, in her enthusiasm to please me, knowing that this is what I like, she would go hard. Like, you didn't have to grab her head and none of that shit. Right?
Right.
Did you
I'll
kill her?
give a command and she
did you kill her?
No, of course not. Not
about to say, man.
But
it's the first
she
fucking
woke
thought I
up
had.
with a sore throat the next day. And after that, it was never the same. It was just like I broke it. I never got that level of intent ever again. And it was just like after that one day, she couldn't do it no more.
So she got bit back.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Just like, you don't have to try to get everything.
She wasn't ready.
Just get the tip in. If the tip hits the back, you get that clinch, it's all great.
See, this is why I created tier 3. Right? Okay. All right. If she can get if she can get 5 inches, if she can get 5 inches down a 7-inch dick, look, she's got combat throat.
You know what I just realized? And I mean this from the bottom of my fucking heart. All right. I mean this with everything in me that is still pure. I am entirely way too sober for this fucking conversation. I really am way too sober for this fucking conversation. God damn it. Like, I'd be laughing my ass off right now if I was high as shit.
It's odd that it's always either I'm not high enough or I'm too high for this conversation.
Yeah, no, you know what?
When what? Ever ready for the conversation?
I'm always ready.
You're always on two extremes. Not high enough for it or too high for it.
Well, here, let me explain something to everybody.
I need
All
need
right.
you to find the balance man.
Well, look, here, let me explain it to you. Maybe this will maybe shed some light to the dark fields of how Chino's mind works. Okay. I've come to realize that the neurodivergence that's going on within me, weed doesn't get me high. It really doesn't. It grounds me. So,
We're moving up the crack. What's the deal?
no, it what? Why you always making it gay, dog?
Yeah, do I need to mail you a bottle of Jesus juice? What's
No,
the
no,
deal?
you good. No, you good. I got, I got some shit here I can take. But anyway, yeah, no, it's not at this point, in my cannabis consumption, in my career of being a cannabis enthusiast, it's not really about how high I'm getting, because it's not about getting high anymore. It's about being grounded.
Mm.
Like, like I'm really not smoking to be high. It's just I'm able. It's call it a panacea if you want, but it's working for me.
Mm.
So I'm gonna keep on doing it. Anyway, let's continue on with the blowjob conversation. That's way more interesting than my neuroses.
You sure?
Yes.
All right. So where was I?
We're
Tier 3.
combat throw.
Combat throw.
throw. Yeah.
All right. So the next tier is tier 2. All right, and this is where we get our Heather Harmon or Heather Brooke or
Heather
whatever her
Brooke.
last
Heather
name
Brooke.
is
You
now.
put her. Okay, tier 1 is the lowest tier.
No, tier 1 is the highest
Tier-
tier.
Okay, combat throw is tier what?
Tier 3.
3.
Okay, tier 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So tier 2, we're talking 7 and
Heather
5. Right?
As in
Right.
as in dimensions.
Yes. So that'd be like 7 long, 5 around. All right. That's not easy. It's not an easy thing. I've learned.
You've learned.
I've learned.
Well, what kind of research have you been doing?
I asked around.
Okay, 'cause you made it sound real gay.
Yeah. Well, I know. So that's that I call deep throat. All right. So you got combat throat, which is tier 3.
Throat.
You got deep throat, which is tier 2. Right. And then you have tier 1. Right.
Nancy
this
Reagan.
is where we get to our outliers. All right. Serious outliers. Right. And this is 9 inches long and 6 inches thick. All right. You gotta be a star for this. And that's throat goat.
Nancy Reagan. That's right.
That's Nancy Reagan side. That's throat goat, right? No, I got one for Nancy Reagan. Now,
Okay.
Now those are your different tiers, right? At how I guess professional you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have this other separate qual, which is for numbers. All right.
Okay.
Because women don't normally consider oral sex as actual sex, right? So they'll give a dude a blowjob, but they won't fuck him.
Mm-hmm. And it
For
doesn't
men,
count.
that counts. For men, that counts.
Yes.
Women don't count it, which is why Nancy Reagan was nicknamed Gluck Gluck 3000.
Love it.
What was her actual real nickname? They had a nickname. I can't find it, but I heard it before and I can't remember what it was.
Oh,
Superhead.
Superhead?
No.
Yeah, instead of superhead because she white. You just got that. I'm killing y'all, man. Y'all need to smoke some more.
All right, hold on a second. Nancy Reagan.
I searched it and I couldn't find it.
Exactly what did your search say, Johnson? Nancy Reagan's nickname?
Nancy Reagan got the nickname Throat Goat after she died. And it came out in some book she had a reputation for performing oral.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
the throat goat.
Hollywood had a nickname for her.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. They had a little nickname for her that passed around, and I can't remember what it was. It wasn't as
I have
catchy as
a
Throat Goat.
I have if I may, I have a suggestion, homeboy. Just just so we're clear and we have lines of delineation and demarcation. I think that each level of operator, as in the guy who's operating, the guy with the weapon, should be called operators. Tier 3, 2, and 1 operators. Am I making sense?
Sort of. Are you saying no?
The dudes are the operators.
Because that doesn't get. You don't need skill for that. You're born with that shit.
Yeah,
you
do.
You don't need. You don't. You don't need.
You don't.
You don't need skill to get hard and have a woman like give you a blowjob.
No, man, but there's some shit you could do, as a dude, as an operator. That's what I'm saying. But
yeah,
continue.
but that's where the muff diver. That's where the muff diver quals come in. That's next episode. That's next podcast.
So what you're telling me is I'm getting ahead.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I do that all the time.
This is purely for the women folk. It's purely for the women folk. Yeah.
My bad.
Purely for the women folk.
I ain't got no weed, so I'm a little off balance today.
Yeah. Now Gluck 3000, right? It's not a large number, right? But it is sizable. All right. And that would be 30 dicks minimum. You could go over 30, but if you can down 30 dudes, then you earn the Gluck 3000. Because at that point, everybody knows your name.
Are you talking about like a blow bang or just?
Huh?
Just
are you talking about like a blow bang or just
over lifetime?
Sheer numbers.
Over lifetime.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what if
not all at once? We're not Bonnie Bluing this shit, okay?
Well, I mean, like we got to count up to 10,000 hours.
Well, right.
That's
So
what makes you a professional.
You don't need
for
10,000 hours. That's too many.
For mastery?
Yeah.
What?
No.
Wait. Hold on. I disagree with that because mastery is mastery, but 10,000 hours is 10,000 hours. I mean, like, if you're gonna be in this fucking rank or tier, you better have the hours. This is like a PQS, dog.
10,000 hours?
Yeah, that's from the.
You don't need no 10,000 hours. Some people are.
Malcolm Gladwell said it takes for people to become
some women are just naturals at this.
I mean, like if you're born with no gag reflex, you're gonna be a winner. Like,
you're not gonna get you don't need 10,000 hours to be a goddamn pro at this shit.
Okay. Look, hold on. Forget the 10,000 hours. Okay. What if, for example, is it possible for a woman to get said throat goat designation in one night? Because what if a girl does a blow bang?
No. I mean, a girl can get a throat goat qualification in a single night if the dude she's with has 9 inches, is 6 inches thick, and she goes all the way to the balls. Now you got to go all the way down. Have to take the whole thing in.
What if she only did that with the what do you call it, a power assist, and only does it once?
A power assist?
Yeah, like a hand in the back of the head forcing it down.
I don't know. I mean, Navy SEALs require 10 pull-ups.
Well, I'm just saying,
if you struggle for that 10th and you get your head over the bar, you're in.
But I'm saying if she just gives one power assisted deep throat stroke, does that count?
As long as she did all the other
or does
stuff.
it need to be a
No,
fully
wait.
controlled multiple stroke situation?
Well, I mean, I guess like, what's the hold, right? Like, should there be like a 3-second hold, a 5-second hold? You know, because once you go 10, like you're asking for someone to vomit on you.
Hold on.
Unless it's face fucking.
It's okay. So
consented to that. I don't agree with.
Okay. Hold on. I don't think that it should be contingent, or it should be a power assist shouldn't count. So let's say you give her a power assist, for example, right?
Right.
The standard, or the standard of measurement is she willing to do it again, and can she do it again without the assistance?
Power assist.
That's when you know.
No. You cannot use a power assist, because when you're doing pull-ups for Navy SEAL qualification, they can't help you with holding your legs to get that last pull-up up. So no power assist.
Okay, I'm with it.
Gotta be, hands free all the way. That's why it's throat goat. That's why it's tier 1. Not everybody can do it. Not everybody can be a Navy SEAL. Everybody can be a fucking infantryman. Anybody can be a fucking sailor in the military, right? Combat throat, right? But not everybody's qualified to be tier 1.
Yeah, not everyone is a tier 1 operator. You're right.
And by the way, yes, gay men, you can't qualify for this.
But that's a different show.
No, same quals.
No, I'm saying we're not talking about that here.
But we're not talking about you, because we all straight. We're talking about women. I know we've said it on the show before. A mouth's a mouth, but not today.
I'm quite certain all men are throat goats. It's just like when chicks eating pussy.
What are you talking about? All men are throat goats. Can you swallow?
I'm not
can
a
you
throat
swallow
goat.
9 inches long and 6 inches thick?
What I'm trying to say is,
I can make someone a throat goat, but
all gay men, all gay men are throat goats because they know the equipment.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I ain't never heard a gay man complain about another gay man giving head.
I have, actually.
Yeah, what he said?
Yeah. This one particular dude said, shout out to Mr. The Italian Filipino gay man that I know. But anyway, he was talking about how this one dude that he hooked up with just gave terrible head, and he was there for a fucking hour and nothing happened. Yeah, he had to finally say, you know what, I'm done. So
he might have been new.
I mean, he might have been. He might have been experimenting. I don't know.
Because even with lesbians, the only time I heard them ever complain about chicks eating pussy is when they're new to it, or they're dabbling.
They're tourists.
Yeah, tourists and new booties. Outside of that, there's like, if you're 100% gay, you got some experience, you're usually, the equipment, you're probably good at it. But continue.
I could rock with that. Continue the joke.
All right. So, all right. Any other questions? Because those are the standards now. All right. 5'4", 7'5", 9'6". Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 1. And then you got your little separate Gluck 3000 for 30 plus.
Now, is that like a warfare pin, or what is that?
Yeah, they would be like warfare pins.
Okay. So it's like enlisted surface warfare. Shit like that.
Yeah. They would be like a warfare pin, right? It announces like, your level of mastery. I guess mastery. I mean, what you're capable of. It measures your capability, right? In the Army, it would be like a little tab that would go on your shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
If
and
each
in
one
Navy
of these
it'd be a pin.
tiers was its own special forces group.
What?
If each one of these tiers was a special forces group, what would their names be?
I mean,
More suck. Dick Grew.
More suck. Yes. Yes.
Did you say deep grew?
Deep grew.
It's even better.
Deep grew.
I said
Deep grew.
Dick grew. I said Dick grew, but
Dick
deep
grew.
grew is better.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, we gotta.
The Navy Suck Team 7.
No. We had in
We
the
need something
Navy,
for Delta.
in the Navy we called them Navajos. In the Army and the Marine Corps they call them barracks bunnies.
I mean, but those aren't special forces names.
Yeah, but they're adorable names.
The only adorable name we have in special forces is Navy SEAL.
All right, okay. I like the Morsuck name. Play on Marsock. Dick Grew instead of Dev Grew. That's a good one. Well, we got to have them for Delta, Detachment Delta.
Oh man.
So got to come up with one. But anyway, these are the ones that you typically go and join the CIA or some shit.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, you got your combat throat, deep throat, and then throat goat. Those are your tiers.
This is amazing.
Those are funny.
Talking about blowjobs on a Sunday morning. What a time to be alive.
That's right.
Wow. This is amazing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing like
Sunday
morning mouth.
Yes. Some Sunday sucking.
You know it.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna pause for a second. All right. So next topic. We need to get Chino to LA.
Go on.
For?
Because he missed range day, bro.
Man, range day broke me.
What
the fuck is range day?
We went.
You don't need to explain what range day is first.
We went to a shooting range.
Yeah.
And we played with Hay Jones's new Springfield Echelon. Springfield.
Is that a euphemism for his penis?
Springfield Armory. Springfield Armory. If you're listening, we're looking for sponsors.
Yeah.
I should tell me about range day.
Well, so I bought the gun mid-December, and I wanted to get it clapping before I went back to work since I was on vacation.
Okay.
I also want to do a float tank, with America's Homeboy, but I found out that the place that I like to go is temporarily closed. And then a buddy of mine, his wife's birthday is tomorrow. So we were discussing the week before about things to do that didn't revolve around food. And she was letting one of her homegirls who owes me money organize. So she was running the group chat. And I kept talking about going to a pricey restaurant, which she owes me money for. And
did you bring the goon hand?
Yeah. And so the husband hits me up privately and told me the situation. I'm like, no, I'm fucking with homegirl because she owes me money. He's like, oh. But I was like, if y'all just want to do an activity, then we can go to the range. My goal was to treat her to the range, and he'll pay his way. And I'll pay for her as my birthday gift to her.
I see.
And then when it came around to it, I was like, oh, shit. What if Homeboy goes? Because he's been in the military, has a little bit more gun experience, for me. And since we can't do the float tank, I'll do
and by the way, I'd like to point out that all that military training came in fucking handy.
Yeah. That that expert pistol designation came in handy?
Expert.
Weren't you an expert? Don't you before you
I got
sang Nordic Watch?
I got expert rifle, sharpshooter, pistol.
There you go.
That's my medal.
That's what I meant.
So what the fuck does that mean?
That means that
You have both guns in it.
Right. So there's 2 medals in the Navy, right?
Okay.
If you shoot within a certain under, like when you qualify, right? Like if you shoot within a certain little circle, you know those little tight circles I was shooting with the 22?
Yeah.
Right. So if you shoot within that little tight circle, right? Land a number of rounds in 3 different positions inside the circle, then you qualify for a medal, right?
Okay.
Expert's the highest one. Sharpshooter is the second, and I don't think there's another one.
So you got tops and rifle and second and hand.
Pistol. Yeah, okay. Pistol, yeah.
Continue.
Like
Continue the joke.
All those years playing war video games paid off for you.
I guess. By the way, I qualified while not wearing glasses either.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
See, man, look. If I was there during range day, you know what I'd be doing?
What
do I do in Division 2? What do I do in Division 2, homeboy?
You do a lot of dancing.
CQC, son. Yeah. I'm gonna John Wick this motherfucker. You think John Wick is good? Wait till you see me in the fucking Division 2, son. I got jukes. Anyway, continue.
So yeah, continue. Hey Jones.
Oh, continue the joke.
So we all going. I looked at the pricing schedule, so you just pay a flat rate per person for the lane itself, so we can stay there all fucking day. What I didn't do, which I should have did, when we asked for ammo, was ask how much the ammo was.
Yeah, so, ammo was expensive, dog.
Yeah. So I got 3 boxes. We went, we shot around. We went back, we got 3 more boxes and a 22 rifle.
Which sucked ass.
Yeah, we sucked ass. They still charge us for the rental, which is like $15. And then the ammo, because we didn't use it all, I think it was only $8.
Yeah, we only used half
so
of the ammo.
I don't know if that was a full price of that ammo or half price. I'm not for sure. You know, they didn't designate anything.
By the way, Ruger, I'm mad at you.
The gun might be old as fuck, you know.
But we're still Ruger, if you're listening, we're still looking for sponsors. So
that's right. I mean, just because I'm mad. Yeah, just because I'm mad don't mean I won't sell.
No, just because I'm mad don't mean I don't love you.
Right.
We can make an arrangement. Yeah, so you know, it was fun. We ran through we fucked with the rifle until we gave it back, and then we started, you know, going at the other 3 boxes. My shit got better. Like I'm fucking John Wick with one eye closed. You know what I'm saying? Like, the aim is spectacular with one eye. With both eyes open, it took a little bit to adjust. I start to get the groove during the end of the day. Yeah, but overall it was a good. I was shocked at how many kids were there. Like dudes were bringing their children in. An Asian dude with like 11 to 13-year-olds or something like that. I couldn't tell because Asian height is weird, so I don't know if they were like 16 or under. But they all seemed kind of back to back, like similar in age, maybe like a year apart each one.
Yeah,
but they were in there killing it and shit. And although they said the rules was like you had to bring a person, which is one of the reasons why like I asked homie to go instead of going by myself, you know. But then there was a dude in there by himself.
If you own your own gun.
Oh, okay.
If you rent, you gotta. It's for all the ranges that I looked around LA. because I was looking for a rifle range that wasn't outside, so you could shoot, 308 inside indoors.
Mm.
And if you rent, that's when you need 2 people. If you bring your own weapon, then you could be there by yourself.
Okay, then that
Hold on, but
go ahead.
But by LA, you mean Lower Alabama or Louisiana?
No, Los Angeles, Florida.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Los Angeles.
I thought it was Hollywood, Florida.
Well, see, look. Here's okay. I just want to interject really quickly, to say that if you guys were here in Las Vegas, New Mexico, then we could just go shoot in the desert for free.
No, we do that here too. We have deserts.
You have deserts in Florida?
Yeah.
How much more expensive is the ammunition in New Mexico?
Well, I can't say for New Mexico, but when I was living in Mormon land for a bit, doing my my part to the deconstruction of America over there, the complaints that I would hear from, my gun-toting MAGA milieu was the fucking ammo and the brass was more expensive than the fucking guns themselves. I think it went up that when they were, I don't remember the exact figures, but what I do remember is that the change in price for ammo went up like twice or 3 times.
So Chris Rock is right. So Chris Rock was right all them decades ago.
What's that?
We don't need gun control. What we need is bullet
control. Yep.
Nah.
Yep.
When you look at all the shit, you like almost everything for a gun is more expensive than the gun.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like, someone's got to really want you dead in order to spend all that money to kill you.
Hold on, bro.
I mean,
did I eat today? I only got 2 bullets, man. I can't be spending no gun.
Yeah.
For all these people who get caught trying to kill their husbands and wives by hitmen, the going rate starts at like $1,500.
That don't even cover the use of the gun, man. The cost of the gun. Like who are these hitmen? Who are these hitmen? Like,
yes, I have a bone to pick with these hitmen. If you're only charging $1,500, on dog, $1,500. I was expecting like 15,000 for a hit.
No, I mean at the low, and it depends on the naivety of the person who's making the order and the quality of the people that they're talking to.
All I'm gonna say is like, look, man, if you're hiring a hitman and they lowballing you, that's a cop.
No, what I'm saying is people don't know where, unless you are in that business, you don't know what a lowball is.
Look,
man, y'all need to play more Go 13.
Hold on. I think we all 3 of us have nuggets of wisdom here. Go ahead and repeat yours, homeboy. And then we'll go with Hey Jones.
Y'all need to play more Go 13. Y'all need to watch more movies with hitmen, and you'll know what a low ball number is.
Well, I'm saying,
look,
the movies, you're always killing an important person, which drives the price up. Like, it makes sense. The person is worth $1 million or more, so I want $1 million, right?
Right.
But when your target is a dude who lives in a trailer park who's married to a depender, you'd be like, well, shit, my rent is $1,500. That makes sense to me. I'll pay you $1,500 to get rid of this motherfucker.
I see what you're saying.
This is for educational purposes only. All right. We're not telling people how to become hitmen. We're not telling people what they should charge. But if I were to write a fictional story about a hitman, all right, my fictional character would charge 20% of the life insurance policy that is put on the individual that I'm going to have to go.
Okay.
I mean, that the fictional character would have to go and ass inseminate. Okay. Because let me tell you, most of the time, these people want somebody dead because there's money involved.
Okay.
Hold on, wait.
You said 20%, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the average life insurance policy is 30 grand. So
Okay.
you're gonna do it for 3 grand. Or 6.
I mean, that'll cover a rifle for sure.
Okay, look, hold on.
Like,
If
is that worth life in prison?
If I may, I think we're skipping a critical step here. Okay, first of all, like we gotta vet the motherfucker first, right? And there's one thing.
This fictional hitman. Look, we're writing fiction.
Yes.
We're writing fiction now.
Yes, we have to vet this fictional hitman first. Okay,
Right.
and the way to do that.
His name is Galgo 13, by the way.
Yes. So the way we vet Galgo 13 is you have him do gay shit first. If he's not willing to do the gay shit, then you can't hire him. You can't hire him.
That's right. You can't
hire him. That's because he's not.
Do the gay
he's
shit.
not gonna get the job done. So first, go watch the Jackal. You go get your education, and then you go write your novel.
That's right. Right. So if you're going to be writing a hitman story, he or she has got to do some gay shit. If they don't do the gay shit, they're not.
Like how do you even check references? You know what I'm saying? How do you even check
references? The references, just have them do the gay shit.
How do you check the references? Well, I mean, that's when you watch the movie. The gay shit. That's when you watch the movie Assassins, right?
Well, once again, the niggas and assassins were killing well-to-do people. Therefore,
they had to start somewhere.
But what I'm saying is, the majority of people who be hiring like kill my husband shit, they don't be asked, they don't be trying to pay a lot, even when they have a decent life insurance policy, right?
Yeah.
Some lady had a life insurance policy on her husband.
Right.
Convinced some dudes to kill him. And I think all they were going to get was like $17,000 a split.
That's good.
That's nothing, nigga.
That's
you still living at the poverty level. You gonna risk life in prison.
That's almost like 6 G's each.
Nigga, if I kill somebody, I got to be paid up for a couple of years if I'm gonna be risking life in prison.
Look, 6,000 will go a long way in Thailand.
Nigga.
I mean, the plane ticket. I mean, the plane ticket might cost you $1,000 to start, but Thailand, 6,000.
But you'll be swimming.
I mean, 5,000 will go a long way in Thailand.
You'll be swimming in the ladyboys in no time, dog.
That's right.
But hey, look. But here's the thing, man.
Ladyboy empire.
No. Here's the thing, though. If you're a real hitman, that shouldn't be a fucking problem for you because you are willing to do the gay shit. We've already established that.
That's right.
So hey, 6 G's in Thailand. Is there an extradition policy? Does Thailand extradite?
I don't think Thailand has one. No, because it's the Kingdom of Thailand. They have a king. They got a king.
Yeah. So there you go.
I mean, you can always go to Argentina. I mean, they don't have extradition laws. I don't think Brazil does either.
They have a lot of beef in Argentina too. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they do raise a lot of cow. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, people do. So back to the range. We got off course again. So right. I thought the buddy system was because motherfuckers go there and commit suicide.
That's what I was thinking too, actually.
Yeah,
like the whole Chris
I
Kyle
thought
thing.
It was like you had to have somebody there, no matter what. But now, if that's the rule, then I'll be there by myself on a regular basis.
Yeah, it could vary from range to range, but for the most part, the buddy system is for rentals, not if you own your own weapon.
Yeah, I gotta see if I have to buy ammo there or not. On the website, I think it said I did, but then I saw people in there that came in with ammo boxes. So, because Turner has range ammo for almost half the price of what I was paying, which was I think it was $28 per box, and we did like 6 boxes.
Yeah.
with 50 rounds per box. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I can double that up, and if I'm just going by myself to get like an hour or so of practicing, I can be in and out of there for under $50, on the regular. Yeah, I can do that once a month with ease.
Yeah. Just make sure to maintain positive control of your weapon.
Man, don't start with that shit. The gun was empty.
That don't matter. It don't mean shit. You must always maintain positive control of your weapon.
It was positive. It was in my view. It was unloaded, and the chamber was open, and there was no ammo near the gun.
Saying.
And it has what do you call that shit? You can't pull the trigger without a clip in the inside, so you can't drop a bullet in and just shoot it.
I'm just saying, train like you fight.
Yeah. I wonder if I saw when we were leaving, the dude was coming in with a holster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that
I was
too.
like, I got to double, because some of the ranges I've seen, it was like, don't shoot fast and no holsters, so everything just is on the deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good experience for my second time at a range. This was a lot more fun than the first time I went, because it was me and another person. It was both our first times. And getting the fucking bullets in the clip were killing me in the magazine. Just killing my fucking thumbs. Yeah. And then the dude didn't let me like really view guns that we wanted to shoot. He just gave us something once we found out we were newbies. So I don't even remember what we shot.
Right.
I just know it wasn't a Glock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know it was a 9mm, but other than that, I didn't know. But yeah, I gotta get a cleaning thing. I gotta clean my gun now.
Yeah. How are you with
Yeah.
pistols, Chino? Hello? Bueller?
My bad.
Bueller?
My bad. I had a coughing fit and I don't want everybody to hear it.
Oh,
Gotcha.
So I need to preface this by saying that when it comes to pistols, I shoot with my right hand, but when it comes to rifles, I shoot with my left.
Okay, but your hands are getting
That
old.
makes sense.
so are you a
My hands are
natural
getting old.
lefty, and your mother made you write with your right hand because you're evil?
What?
I wish
No.
it was. You know what? Hey Jones,
In the
I honestly
Philippines-
wish.
No, in
I
the
thought-
Philippines, it's nuns.
Yeah, in the Philippines, it's nuns. That's true. But so I wish it was like that, because that would be so much cooler than just being weird.
It might be.
So
because I'm that way, because my
Uh-huh.
mother, like, I've always had this mixed use thing with my hands. So I
Mhm.
eat right, with my right hand, and almost everything else I do with my left. And then one day I was telling one of my esteemed art teachers about it. He was like, "Oh, that's because you're left-handed and your parents force you to use your right." And the moment he said that, memories came back to me of my mother taking shit out of my left hand and shoving them into my right, primarily pencils and forks.
so I do remember my grandfather telling one of my younger cousins when he was, when I was still living over there. At the time, he was maybe 2 or 3, and he was using his left hand a lot. And so my grandfather would tell him and my aunt, his mom, like, you better start using the right hand, and when I chop that left hand off, kind of shit, right? So I'm not sure. I don't remember. I have no memories. I don't know if that stuff happened to me, but I will say that when I'm playing basketball, I tend to go left more.
Yeah,
I'm right-handed. I
you're
shoot with my right.
You're lefty, bro. They
I
got to
I
you.
do, like, my, when I'm fighting, my stance, I'm orthodox because, like, I'm quote unquote right-handed, but I feel like my left hand is my power hand,
Yeah,
which
no,
isn't a bad thing,
Same thing.
because Bruce Lee always said you should lead with your stronger hand. So anyway,
No, that was the thing. When I did boxing for a while, like, well, this is just
Mhm.
basically boxing training. I didn't fight anybody, but
yeah,
just in throwing punches, I feel natural in either stance. But in
uh-huh.
order to throw that left hook right, I
Mhm.
have to be in a left hand stance. Like, cause
I
that's
see.
like my go to power punch.
Mhm.
Everything else with my right hand feels weak. Like if I was in a fight, I
I
would
see.
probably never hit you with my right hand. It would just be a bunch
Yeah,
of lefts to the face. Um,
I see what you mean.
yeah. So
But to answer your question,
you're probably a lefty, force righty.
I could be. I could be. And you know what? Like I said, that would be so much cooler because left means sinistral. And, you know, I mean, I'm just that much closer to the devil. But to answer your question, with pistols, I mean, I never got, you know, because because I was an engineer, I never got the pistol marksman, you know, requirement qualifications that you guys had to, you know. So but as far as I can't tell you if I'm, you know, if I would have been expert or sharpshooter with any, but as far as um shooting is concerned, I did go to this one event a couple years ago in Mormon, and it's like the patron saint of shooting shit. The patron state of shooting shit. But anyway, what was it? I did a timed course. Now my time wasn't fast by any means, but you know, I hit these metal targets more than I missed. Um, and as far as rifles are concerned, I mean, I'm a better shot with a rifle than a pistol. I think most people are like that until your grip matures in a pistol. That's when you really you know, get better at it. But I had to learn how to hold the pistol properly. So that way the only thing that's moving is my finger. But I'd say I'm a pretty good shot. Like
All right.
if push comes to shove, and you know, like, you know, I had to shoot some motherfuckers. Yeah, I'd, you know, I'd be eating all right.
Yeah. So I spent $168 on ammo for 300 shots.
I
And
made mine count.
then then
I only had like a handful of flyers.
and
I only
then
had a handful of little guys that we don't have to worry about little, you know, guys.
and then I spent 65 on entry for the three of us, and then 23 for the shitty rifle and its ammo. And
I see.
then we bought a shit ton of targets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when
but
when I'm sorry to interject, but I think it was Homeboy who had said like all that military training came in handy. Explain.
well,
Oh,
he was coaching us a little bit. Yeah.
I see.
Especially my other friend, because he never shot a gun before. So
Gotcha.
it was just like,
Well, cool.
him just giving us a little extra backup, you know,
Yeah.
on the
Yep.
knowledge and making sure we didn't make any major mistakes.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
So it came
Hell
in
yeah.
handy. Who the fuck is this at my door? Hold on, I'm looking at my video cameras.
You know, that's dope.
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
FBI.
Nah,
It's
I
the
think
feed, man.
I think it was a delivery
It's
person.
ICE. Speaking of ICE, what is shit I'm hearing about? ICE killed a woman, a white woman's.
Yeah, ICE killed a white woman's.
No, they didn't kill more than one white woman, but now people care. They killed a
Yeah.
black man and over here on New Year's Eve at his apartment complex.
That's
Yeah.
some fuck shit.
And then, you know, there's
nobody cared until the white woman died.
Yeah, there's numerous Latinos that have been killed, but they use this bullshit trick of jumping in front of the car as you're trying to evade them to say that you're trying to run them over. and then shoot you.
However, there is a memo from the
Yes.
DOJ that strictly forbids ICE agents from shooting at moving vehicles.
Oh, I got the video. You want me to play that?
Yeah.
I
Wait,
gotta
the
go inside for
video
this. Hold
of
on.
the woman getting shot or of the
No.
memo?
A video of an FBI firearms trainer saying that they're on some bullshit.
Right. A Department of Justice memo that prohibited officers from shooting a moving vehicle has resurfaced Thursday and raised questions about the federal agent who shot dead 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good driving her car in Minneapolis.
Oh man.
Continue the joke.
She sounds white.
So in 2022, DOJ updated the federal use of force policy for the first time in 20 years. It included a duty to render medical aid and specifics on how firearms may not be discharged at a moving vehicle in most circumstances. Every law enforcement agency, including ICE, adopted it. This effort was led by former Associate Attorney General Vanita Gupta. No, that's not him. And the memo has not been rescinded. This is critical in the wake of the Minneapolis ICE shooting. So,
Well,
all right. Now, if you want to get it directly from the source, here is a
Steve
FBI.
Lazarus, retired FBI firearms instructor.
Steve Lazarus Books
On
Or books.
Instagram. You got the
Yeah.
you got the speaker. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not muted, it's unmuted. Good to go.
Here's my take on the Minneapolis ICE shooting. Not from the standpoint of a politician or an activist, but through the lens of a 30-year career in law enforcement. I'm going to start by stating the obvious. I wasn't there. I haven't seen what happened before the video starts. That said, the more I watch it, the angrier I get. I spent 18 of my 22 years in the FBI as a firearms instructor. I didn't just teach agents how to shoot, I taught them when to shoot. One principle we hammered home was simple. Deadly force is never authorized merely to stop a fleeing suspect. Yes, if a vehicle is being used as a weapon, that changes the analysis, but nothing in this video supports that. If anything, it appeared the driver was just trying to avoid the agents altogether. Normally, I give law enforcement the benefit of the doubt when it comes to dealing with high-stress situations. But I can't do that here. At a minimum, this shooting reflects a failure of training and supervision. The deeper question, however, is whether law enforcement agencies are selecting and properly vetting people with the temperament and judgment required to make irreversible life and death decisions in seconds. I want to hear your thoughts. So please share them in the comments. Here's my take on the Minneapolis ICE shooting.
Armed Black Movement says this
Hold
is
up.
one of the more interesting videos I've seen, mainly because of the question about temperament. I've noticed that when engaging with civilians, these agents all seem to have the same disposition that lacks compassion. Lily Hillside, lawyer here who defends police, this was a crime.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, hold on. I got another video. Hold on.
Anthony, hold up, go back. Anthony Manji, as a former deputy, I found the agent's actions abhorrent. One of the things we learned in traffic stops, including high-risk stops, is never stand in front of the, gotta scroll up. Never stand in front of the car. You're placing yourself in a position that is dangerous and usually causes crossfire. Most importantly, by not standing in front of a potential fleeing vehicle, you are removing yourself from an avoidable risk, so you don't need to push an avoidable shoot. This wasn't even a high-risk stop to begin with, and the agents made it one. It's obvious there's no accountability with these guys, and they don't care. Also, look at local police shootings that are 100% justified and see how quickly those officers start providing aid. These agents just started walking away and seem to act like nothing happened. This to me is on the level of Deputy Grayson murdering that woman in Illinois. They pushed a situation that didn't need to be pushed and created a situation where their lives could feel at stake. These agents have no business trying to enforce state statutes in a municipal area. Their training is minimal, and they aren't held accountable to any sort of public. It's insulting and disgusting. So we got law enforcement, we got lawyers, and we got gun nuts all agreeing this is murder. See? She was murdered, pure and simple.
If I may pet this dog really quickly, I just want to say to Steve Lazarus Books, retired FBI firearms instructor. I don't know what kind of books you're making, but you really should look into doing audiobooks because that voice is fucking immaculate.
By the way, we're looking for sponsors.
Yes.
Yeah, so
You may have the dog back.
all right. Yeah, so there's another video. Oh, this guy. Hold on. Now
I
he's
saw this
gonna
video. I saw this video this morning, and I'm pretty sure a few like several podcasts ago, I said the exact same thing.
I was about
Chino,
to say you've said similar things.
Chino will validate because he has a better memory than you, despite the marijuana.
I remember us having the conversation.
Okay.
Here we go.
So for background, this guy used to be a combat medic for the Marine Corps, which means he was in the Navy. So he's a Navy vet. He now does stand-up comedy, but he's been to Afghanistan. He knows what he's talking about.
I see you, Doc. All right.
All right, here we go.
Veteran, I don't
He's me.
understand why cops are allowed to be cowards and civilians aren't. Untrained civilians are not going to react to dangerous situations well, so we should expect the trained individuals to, control that situation. I remember in Afghanistan when I was embedded with infantry company, was their medic. We had a situation, truck was barreling down. We had suicide bombers in trucks before, and we didn't shoot that guy. Instead, we went through all of our SOPs, signaling to him and waving our weapon towards him to try to be like, hey, you keep driving and there are going to be consequences. And then it would have escalated to non-lethal force attempting to disable the engine block. And then finally, as a last resort, shooting the driver. The guy in charge of that situation was an 18-year-old kid who could barely read. But that was the expectation. He has training, the civilian doesn't. That guy with training needs to do more than the one who doesn't. But apparently not in America. I've been driving for 3 days. I stopped on the side of the highway. I've been coming from Oklahoma back to New York because I don't fly after the helicopter incident. And I just keep seeing these news stories where it's just worse and worse and fucking worse. And I've seen the video and it's like, oh no, you'd be thrown in Leavenworth for that. But cops are allowed to just be like, I was scared for my life. I was scared the whole fucking time I was in Afghanistan. Multiple of my convoys were hit by IEDs. We had suicide bombers at the gate of our FOB. We were in combat for weeks at a time. And yet the barely literate 18-year-olds that I were with had the training not to just pop off every time they got a little scared. Why do we expect civilians to react appropriately to terrifying situations if the guy with the training can't? Humans fight or flight. You should expect that from them when you wave a weapon at them. And if they can't fight you legally and they can't flee from you legally, what the fuck do you think is going to happen? I know these guys get like 40 days of training. That's pathetic.
Not enough.
Clearly, you can teach 18-year-olds how to not be trigger-happy dipshits. I mean, not all of them. Leavenworth does have people in it. War crimes clearly happen, and seemingly more so under this new administration. But God fucking damn, if fucking young people can be trained not to be overzealous in a war zone, they sure as shit can be trained not to do that in America, where they're not actually in any fucking danger. And if I haven't made it clear through the autism that I find this entire situation disgusting and horrific, I do. But I'm too fucking... As a veteran, I don't understand why cops are allowed to be...
Shout out to Pat Lawler here. Good gouge, man. That's good gouge. If you're ever in LA, if you're ever in in Los Angeles. Look up
Florida.
America's Homeboy whenever I'm in town at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
No,
but I do remember
I got
you
a word
saying
from
something as much.
another vet, a black one, a pimped out vet.
This is gonna be me in the future.
Yeah. He got him a nice lambskin on. I don't know what kind of animal it is, but very pimpish.
I hope you can see through those thick ass glasses that you fucked up. You stand there and sanction this bullshit, and they kill a woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations. They're fucking up this community. You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city. A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch. And I'm telling you to your face, and if you don't like it, fuck you. I hope you can...
Pause. I just want to say, Alicia Nicole experience. A black Vietnam vet in a fur can never be wrong. I agree. I agree. Do you see the swag that this man has?
Hell yeah, man! Do you know
Like,
how young? Do you know
bro.
how young this dude was when he was in Nam?
No, look. I'll tell you the best part, dog. All right. The fact that he's rocking his Vietnam veteran hat with fucking fur and he looks, man.
I know. I'm
Like, how can you not listen to this man?
this is me in the future, except I'm gonna have a cane.
I got your cane right here.
His
All right.
cane is in his car, nigga. He's a little bit too hyped up, hopped out the caddy. Hopped out the caddy with he's a little urgency. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. No, but I mean, look, it looks fly as shit. Hey, look, play it again. Let it play.
See through those thick ass
Look at this man.
glasses that you fucked up.
Zoom out.
You
So
stand there and
watch.
sanction this bullshit, and they kill a woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations.
My
They're
man look fly
fucking
as
up
hell.
this community. You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city.
Look at this.
A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch.
You know,
And
he
I'm
killed
telling you
them
to your
wolves
face.
by
And if you
himself.
don't like it,
Look.
With
a
I-
combat
one
knife.
second.
And gators
look,
too.
Right, exactly. The only thing I want to say to this man, I want to say to this man is, that's beautiful. Is the velvet? I'm glad y'all got the joke.
Oh man.
Coming to America, son. What the hell do you know about comedy?
Oh yeah.
The
No,
original
but this
Ohio
is that rant. I felt that.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a
Yeah.
rant. It wasn't a tirade. It was truth.
Like I hope the dude gets prosecuted and sent to jail for life, but I know that's not gonna happen because Trump's just gonna pardon his ass afterwards anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I got one more.
Fucking bullshit. Did you see that
well-
Minnesota mobilized the National Guard to protect the citizens in Minnesota from ICE? But
Wow.
I mean, what's to stop Trump from federalizing the National Guard
Yeah.
and turning them against the people?
National Guard should be for each state should be totally in control of that
By the
state.
governor.
Yes.
And the
'Cause
federal government should
'cause-
have to ask the governor permission
Yes.
to federalize.
Yes, because they're supposed to be our militia.
Yeah.
So
All right,
this
so-
should be under state control, not federal control.
All right. I missed the first part of that because I was distracted. Can you? Okay. In order for you not to repeat, the same thing, explain to me and to everyone else, just how this shit works. this whole militia thing, federalization, all that stuff. Because I'm an idiot when it comes to that stuff. I know basic civics and culture, but when it comes to like this kind of shit, I couldn't be bothered.
Okay, so
how does that work?
It rolls back to the Second Amendment. We have the right to bear arms just in case a militia needs to be formed and we need to fight some tyranny, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But now we have standing military where before we didn't. So we have a standing military, and then we have the National Guard, which can be deployed by a state by a call of a governor of that state, right? So somehow they're looped in with the regular armed forces and thus are under control of the president at a certain point. But I'm saying, or what we're saying is, the National Guards of a particular state should be the army of that state and controlled by that governor and that governor only. And only if that governor agrees can he lend them to the federal government. Yeah, because I was like when 9/11 jumped off and they started pulling National Guardsmen into the regular military. I was like, wait a minute, I thought you joined the National Guard mean you guard the nation here, not go somewhere else, so that's when I started to like understand what was really going on, in that regard.
Gotcha.
Homeboy?
Yes.
You got anything to add?
All correct.
Huh?
All correct.
Okay. All right. So now that you're clear, so do you want to hear from Jesse the Body Ventura or a white woman with a message that I would give?
Jesse.
How is
that
even a question, dog?
Jesse. I ain't got time to bleed.
You got time to duck?
You want to know something? I'll give you a quote. We're a third world. I'm an expert. I've been to them. I spent 17 months in Southeast Asia while the draft dodger was playing golf, right? You know how I know we're a third world country? Because in third world countries, they have the military doing their police work in the cities when you walk around. I was in the Philippines the day Ferdinand Marcos declared martial law and went under dictatorship. We went from nobody to a guy with a machine gun on every corner. That's what happens in a dictatorship. In comes the military. That's what's happening here. And people better wake up to it. You want to read something? Then read your history of Germany and start comparing the tactics of what happened in 1930s Germany to what's happening here. Read history. You learn from history. Anytime you have the loss of life that needlessly happens, that's tragedy. And what occurred yesterday did not have to happen. You want to know something?
Hell yeah. Former governor of Minnesota right there. Jesse, the Body Ventura.
He was a
former
He was a frogman, right? UDT?
Yeah, he was a UDT.
Underwater demolitions.
Yeah, he was UDT when they went from UDT to SEALs.
To SEALs, yep. Yeah, there's a lot of people who were like, oh, he was never a SEAL. He was never a SEAL. Motherfucker was a precursor to SEAL. He was SEAL before he was fucking SEALs.
That's right.
It was funny because I was watching. There's a video of the Special Forces YouTubers, and one dude was telling the story like, he likes calling out fake Navy SEALs, and he's like, oh, every year they have like this big event, and he went and there's a lot of old timers there and whatnot. So he's like, when I don't know, like he was like, when was your Hell Week or whatever, right? And he was like, he gave a date, and he's like, gotcha. Yeah. There wasn't no Hell Week then. He's like, my Hell Week was on Storm in Normandy or something like that shit.
Yep. Yeah. D-Day. I remember that shit. Yeah.
Like, nigga, you better recognize.
Oh, those were the NCDUs. That's who they were.
Yeah.
Those were the NCDUs. Yeah, the
So-
NCDUs were the precursor to the UDTs.
The frogmen.
So yeah, the frogmen. So NCDUs were trained by the Navy because they needed demolitions experts to clear obstacles on beaches. So they would swim in at night and they would lay charges on all the obstacles. If you watch Saving Private Ryan, there's a scene in the invasion of Norman when they're storming the beach, right? You'll see it. There's a quick scene where one of the soldiers, I don't know if it's Tom Hanks's character. I think it's Tom Hanks's character. He walks up to the structure and there's this guy ducking behind it, and he's got like a helmet on, but it's got like this orange like triangle or something on it.
Mhm.
And he says, I gotta clear this obstacle. That's an NCDU. That's a Navy frogman right there. That's before they were UDT. That's before they had the anchor and the gun and the eagle. That's before all of that. Those motherfuckers were the initial ones.
The
and
trident.
They were out in the fucking Pacific learning how to fucking get on moving fast boats out in the ocean and shit. Dude, there were some badass motherfuckers, Dan.
The precursor for UDT were the frogmen, and this what Homeboy said is exactly what they fucking did. They call them frogs because they had to be comfortable in the water.
They were amphibious. They're amphibious. Yeah. Navy combat demolition units. That's what they were called. And then they went after World War II. They became the underwater demolition teams. And then when John F. Kennedy started formulating special operations units because he saw the future of warfare based off of Vietnam, that's when he created the SEAL teams, along with Green Berets and special and I think Delta shortly after that. When terrorism started happening. Yeah,
when I believe Delta was put together because they needed like clandestine
Delta was put together because they needed an anti-terrorism unit because that's how it started off, but then they started expanding. Then they started expanding their mission roles to more covert operations as terrorism started expanding.
Yeah, because I believe it was that. What was it? The Tet event? No, the Tehran incident. That that was the event that made the U.S. government or whoever was in charge to say, you know what, we need counterterrorism because of these fucks.
Yep.
Do you guys remember that, right? The Tehran hostage. Was that it? Was it a jet that was taken over, was hijacked? I believe that was the catalyst to Delta being formed.
Slightly. But here's the last message from Kathy Lim.
Advice from a U.S. Army retired soldier. If you don't already own one of them things, go ahead and get you one of them things. Get training on it, please. And if your state requires a license to carry or to open carry, get that license. If you don't already have your passport, get your passport. Get your kids' passport. Get your parents' passport. Everybody in your family should have a passport. I know it's not cheap. Crowdsource it. Y'all pull your money together, figure out how you can do it, what you can offset for the next month and a half to get everybody's passports. This country doesn't give a fuck about us, so stop giving a fuck about it. Stop playing by the rules. They're not playing by the rules. Why should we keep playing by the rules when they're not playing by the rules? As happy as I am to have my grandbaby, she is literally the light of my life. I am so sad to think of the world that she's going to grow up in. And those of you that voted for this, I just want you to know, I'm never going to forget. I'm never going to let you forget. I will remind you that your actions have caused all of this. Anyways, fuck it. Advice from a
All right. agree with a lot of what she says. But the only thing I'm experiencing friction with is the whole rules thing. Like this still has to be like.
Hold
why?
up.
Okay.
Hold up. I got you. All right. What she is saying is get you one of them things. All right. Because because they're not playing by the rules. So why should we?
I get it.
Right. When society collapses and we are no longer abiding by the laws, meaning that the people that we elected no longer are where it's like the rule of law applies to us but not to them, which means rules for thee, not for me. When society collapses, it's not gonna matter whether you have a carry permit or not. It's time to gear up, get your kit on, get your ammo ready, and it's time to bring it. That's what she's trying to say, but not in as many words.
Yes.
Well, the friction that I have with that is it needs to be clear that I don't know, the way she said it, it just there's it's too ambiguous. Like
okay.
It's meant to be ambiguous.
That's the problem that I have with it.
Because... No, I'll simplify it for Chino. Look, I'll simplify it for you. All right? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Springfield Armory, if you're listening, we're looking for sponsors.
See, that's all you had to fucking say. That's all you had to say. See, I don't know if you guys know the audience. Hey Jones, even. I don't know if you know this, but Homeboy is my mirth translator.
What's
like
mirth?
Funny. Laughter.
Is your laughter translator?
Like
no, comedic,
if something
comedic, irreverent translator.
If something needs to be translated in a way for that I can understand, Homeboy does that for me.
No. Okay.
Sometimes I'm struggling. Sometimes I'm struggling to say something, and I'll be like, "Hey, Homeboy, what am I trying to say?" And then he'll do it.
That's right.
And it also works. That's right. It also works the other way. If I'm having an issue understanding something, he'll put it in a way that I can understand. Case in point, Springfield Armory, we're looking for sponsors. That's all you had to say, dog.
Yeah. See, Warbrood link.
Yeah. The only problem I have with Springfield at the moment is that I wanted them to be my family system.
What that mean?
I don't want. Well, my lady's gonna get armed at some point this year as well.
You gonna get her a Hellcat?
Nah, because she lefty too. If it had dual controls, that would be it.
Well, there's a compact echelon.
Yeah, the compact ain't really compact. It's like instead of a 4.5-inch barrel, it has a 4-inch barrel. I need them to get a subcompact. I didn't know that the PDP. I found out last night that the PDP actually has a subcompact, and they have a whole series with lady grips. So they have a whole system of the same gun with a different grip that's smaller to fit female hands, and most of the men who use it say it's good for it's one of the better grips for concealed carry. Period. So
now, I'm hoping. I'm saying this because I experienced this when I was shooting. Having the gun fit your hand, especially your lady's hand, is very important. Because there is a certain maturity of the grip that you need to have to use certain weapons. So from my experience, I don't know how it is for Homeboy or for you, Hey Jones, or even by extension in future your lady, but I always had trouble with smaller pistols. Smaller the gun, it was harder for me to fucking shoot.
Yeah,
and
that is the thing,
the
too.
guy, yeah, the guy who gave me pointers, he said that for most people it's like that, you know, like the you need to be like, there's something about the way you hold the gun, and there's a certain amount of muscle memory that needs to be involved with your grip maturity as well, to where you're able to handle a smaller firearm, because it's so small, it's a lot easier to manipulate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, it's just that I'm looking at for her, like, to carry it, because I'm probably gonna get a CCW if I qualify.
Yeah. Yeah.
And same for her. So like when she goes out running, she can be fully protected, not with just pepper spray and a pocket knife.
Yeah.
But also need something that she can conceal easily, can carry, can fire. Like, we're gonna definitely try out my gun and see like how well she does with that, and then more than likely sometime this year Springfield may drop a micro compact version. If they can do a micro compact steel version, it will be good, but I don't want to be like on one system and then her being on another system. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Yeah.
Modularity.
Who?
I get modularity. I get that.
We can share the same clips.
Standard. Standard standardization.
Magazines. You know what I'm saying? Similar parts, same manufacturer, so everything's there.
A Hellcat can have an Echelon mag?
No, but they're at least made by the same people. So if I had to get maintenance done or have anything done, I'm only talking to one.
So they don't have lady grips that you can swap out of the Echelon, because they're modular grips.
No. My thing is the length of the gun overall. So she's held the Echelon. She hasn't fired it yet, and I have the grips that came on the gun. I never changed them. You know what I'm saying? So like,
so why concern yourself with that now? Have her shoot the gun first.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it's just in my thought process. I'm a very, very preparation forward.
No, I understand, but you can't really make any real assumptions or speculations unless she's actually shot the gun first.
Well, my thing is, I know how big her hands are.
That so
I know what she can handle. I didn't mean to say that.
I mean, if she can handle that, she should be able to handle a gun.
Well, I mean, with more accuracy.
I mean, what else do you think she shoots the club up with?
I mean, she ain't shooting the Uzi. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but she's also not going to shoot anything at such a great distance. She just needs to shoot like 10, 15 feet.
Yeah,
she's not going to shoot at. She's not going to shoot at like the max distance that you could put the target at the range. She's not going to shoot anybody at that distance. She's going to be shooting people within almost point blank range.
We didn't shoot that far. Feet. We only did like 10 yards.
We did like maybe, maybe 10 yards. Yeah.
Yeah, I kept putting it at the 10 yard line.
Yeah. So if she can shoot the Echelon and hit the target from there, right? Then ask her, like, what do you think could help you shoot this gun better? Because while you think that the gun, right, her hand could be small, right? She's not holding it with one hand. She's holding it with two, because that's how you're supposed to shoot it. So let her shoot the gun first, and then ask her, like, what is it that she should,
I'm also contemplating concealability and carrying shit, which she doesn't like to do. So the heavier the gun, the less likely she is to carry it.
Wait a minute. Shooting the gun with both hands? You mean to tell me that the way Alonzo fucking shot it in Training Day is the wrong?
Well, he was carrying two.
I know, it's a joke.
I know. I'm continuing to joke. He had 2 guns, so he had to.
And one of
He didn't
them
have a free hand.
was pointed, and one of them was like sideways.
And the
Yeah.
answer is yes, he was shooting it wrong.
And no, he wasn't.
Well, actually, no, he
wasn't.
No, he wasn't because the shell eject.
Yeah.
The reason why he had it the sideways
that's
was
why it was sideways.
because of the shell eject. Yeah.
So now, if he got these Colts, I forgot what company that actually makes mirrored 911s. So
Kimber?
No, it's not Kimber. It's another company. I gotta look them up and see how much they charge.
I do want me a fucking Kimber though.
But they make completely mirrored 911s. So your ejection ports are on the outside of each gun. So you got a right gun and a left gun. And that would be awesome too. But what I was gonna say is I'm concealability and her carrying it. So that's why I'm looking for a micro compact per se. Like I would get a compact, like if I do a carry gun, I'll get a compact. But for her, I'm like, is the compact going to be small enough or would she need a micro compact? So the one I'm looking at right now, I just saw that the PDP has one because I also like the PDP as well. And then I think Smith & Wesson has a CXE E series. It's a CXS E series, which is fully ambidextrous, hammer fired, has a safety, and all that good shit. But it has a hammer, but it's single action. It's not double action.
I like a CZ. It's a Czech gun, but
yeah, I'm weird.
I've fired CZs, bro.
I'm weirded out by these weird European nations I'm not familiar with guns.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So-
I've fired CZs, and
Yeah, they're looking like
I like the gun.
getting good with it, but like outside of like fucking Glock, like Glock and Glock, HK, and FN are like the primary foreign.
Yeah,
made-
Fabrique Nationale is my shit.
Yeah.
Like before I fired the CZ that I shot, a Fabrique Nationale was my go-to brand. But there's something about the aesthetics of the CZ and just the way it felt. I mean, that's. I told you about that one gun instructor, or maybe I didn't. But anyway, like he, when I said the story earlier, where I did pretty good, with hitting my targets. He said, "You might be a natural at this," and I feel that the gun had a lot to do with it because it felt comfortable, it felt right in my hand, and it just shot well. I think so. I think for me, for my frame, a CZ is good.
No, I looked at them. You know what I'm saying? I just need more years in business.
I see what you mean.
You know
I see what you mean.
Just in case shit.
Let me tell you what my reasoning is.
Because they do have a subcompact as well.
Here's what my reasoning is like, I want to make sure that I can get the parts I need to fix it, mags to fill it, and bullets to feed it. Right?
No, that's why I'm gonna get a 911
right.
at some point.
That's why I would rather buy American than foreign.
That too.
Because it'll be easier to get parts in America for American guns than it would get foreign parts.
Unless you're talking about Glock.
And they need to be calibers that you can find, that you can loot off of people. If we're thinking about this like a role-playing game,
hold on,
that you can loot off of people.
Hold the fuck on. Timeout. Training timeout. When the fuck did this become the division, dog?
I'm just saying, like, I mean, when
we get med kits too?
When the shit hits the fan, dude. When the shit hits the fan,
special ammo. Am I gonna get gas canisters from my fucking flamethrower?
When the shit hits the fan, you're gonna be low on resources. You're gonna have to loot people, right?
Rex, go get him,
And,
Rex.
You know, so you're gonna want calibers. You're gonna want weapons that can fit certain calibers, right? More than likely, you're gonna run across 9mm everywhere because that's what people are gonna be packing for pistols.
No, that's
right.
true. You know what? If I run out of fucking ammo, I'm just gonna hit him with my fucking gun.
Then
Fuck
then after that, you want to get a 5.56 because you could fit 5.56 and you could fit 223 into a 5.56 chamber. Next caliber, you want 308 because you could fit 30. You could fit 7.62 into a 308 chamber, right? So you're kind of maximizing the more popular calibers you're gonna find, right?
Hold on. I have a question. Who the fuck are you and what'd you do to my friend Homeboy?
Dude, this is the guy I always been.
I thought that was just from the game, bro.
Oh no.
I was afraid he was gonna shoot up the school when we were in high school.
Huh.
Yeah.
Think you know a guy.
Like, don't never let this nigga get money.
Never what?
Never let this nigga get money. We all did.
Isn't that what
So
you said, Chino? Chino said the exact same thing. With enough money, this dude could rule the world.
I mean, I'm not wrong.
I'm a bad man.
Look. In the same way that I said, with enough money, like you could rule the world. With enough money, I could be Tony fucking Stark.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing.
Yeah.
With enough money, I'd be Black Man.
Bro, no, I'm serious. Like,
I'm serious.
the shit that I'm able to come up, the shit that I'm able to the shit that I was able to come up with this tech shit, you know, this project, this god machine that I'm trying to build. I learned all this kind of. I had no one to tell me what to do. I kind of just fucked around and I found out, you know, and what I was able to make. Who knew it was fucking enterprise grade?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, the point I'm trying to make is that you give me the money, I'll fucking build you whatever you want. I'm Tony fucking Stark, dog.
Chino Stark?
Or maybe Dr. Doom. I don't know yet. Chino Stark, yeah. Chino Stark.
Chino
Absolutely.
Stark. That's right. That's gonna be the name he's gonna use next podcast. Chino Stark.
Yep, Chino Stark.
Well, all this gun talk to say, get yourself prepared, people.
Yeah.
Protest.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And if you can't get a gun, get a buddy who has a license and already has a gun because he's already pre-vetted to buy your guns for you when shit hits the fan.
No, you cannot. He can buy guns and allow you to borrow them.
And when the shit hits the fan, and in a shit hits the fan situation, when all laws no longer matter, he'll have the arsenal ready.
Homeboy, I don't know if you know this, but shit hasn't hit the fan yet.
Oh, I know.
It has.
You gotta be prepared.
You just don't.
No. What I'm saying is what you're currently suggesting is illegal. So, don't say it yet, until shit hits the fan. So that way,
by then it'll be too late. Everything I said is for educational purposes only. It's all purely a work of fiction that I'm working on. I'm just audience testing.
Look, man, I ain't got no weed. All right, I am anxious. Okay, just make me feel better.
I just did. It's all fiction. It's for the next series. We're just
No fool. I need you to say
Springfield Armory. If you're listening, we're looking for sponsors.
That works too. Timber, same thing. Timber, we're looking for sponsors.
I can tell by the preview window that we are ready for the Deadpool.
The Deadpool? All right.
That's right.
Hey Jones, your production skills are impeccable.
Is that T.I.?
No, it's not.
How dare you? Fucking dare you, dog.
So we've been speaking about the young lady who was killed by ICE
Right.
that has started an uproar. Well, this is the brother who was killed by ICE in California, and his name is Keith Porter Jr. He was 43. He was shot and killed by an off-duty ICE agent on December 31st outside the Village Point Apartments in Northridge. Why do you say Northridge, Los Angeles? Northridge is in California, not Los Angeles.
It's in LA County.
Is Northridge still part of LA County?
Yeah.
I didn't know we reached that
Wait,
far.
hold on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, LA County is that big?
It's massive. Yeah. It's fucking huge, dude.
10 million and counting, nigga.
12. I think it was 12 million.
Motherfucker.
Oh, we up to 12? Yeah.
I think
we
so.
Big.
There's a lot of motherfuckers over there.
We got more niggas in Texas. Okay. Authorities allege Keith fired celebratory gunshots into the air as midnight approached, and an off-duty ICE agent who lived in the building confronted him and shot him. See, number one, that's not your authority that's you call the police. Somebody's firing shots, you don't like it, you call police. This is not a federal crime. You have no jurisdiction. The agent's name has not been released, and LAPD has not interviewed him, citing federal protocols. Multiple agencies are investigating, while the DA says charging decisions could take years.
Hold on, wait. Citing federal protocols? Where the fuck is the protocol?
Yeah, you off duty. You're a citizen.
ICE agent.
Yeah. Keith's family is demanding transparency, evidence, and
is this real?
Independent investigation.
I'm not being punked, right?
Justice delayed is justice denied.
Ice cancer.
Ice cancer, yeah. He died
Community note. According to multiple sources, officers responded to a report of a man firing shots in the air at an apartment complex. Can I see more? Officers responded to reports of a man firing shots in the air at an apartment complex in the such and such block of Roscoe Boulevard and Amstay. Yeah. An off-duty ICE officer who has not yet been publicly identified shot and killed Keith Porter Jr., who was pronounced dead on the scene. The official statement made by U.S. DHS claims that the officer responded to an active shooter. This conflicts with the testimony of multiple eyewitnesses who are residents of the complex. He was an active shooter. Ain't nobody been shot but him. So peace out to that brother. Hopefully, justice will be granted.
Note, I would like to make a note here.
Yes.
The county of Los Angeles has 1/3 the population of the entire state of Texas.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers there.
Yeah. We're in the biggest counties
sounds
in the
crowded.
country. In some places.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to L. Simone Scott. L. Simone Scott, the first Black woman on America's Test Kitchen, has died at 49. A trailblazer in the food media and a fierce advocate for ovarian cancer awareness. After her 2016 diagnosis, Scott used her platform to encourage healthy eating and exercise. She raised her voice so others could recognize the signs and seek help early. We should honor her legacy by continuing to raise awareness and fight for early detection and equality in women's health.
Cancer.
It
Yeah.
Peace was pussy cancer. Cancer.
Peace out to her.
I was struggling to come up with. Hold on, I was struggling to come up with a fucking type of cancer, but pussy cancer works.
Pussy cancer.
Peace out to Mohammed Bakari, the acclaimed Palestinian actor and filmmaker. died at 72 on Christmas Eve. He appeared in more than 40 films and directed documentaries highlighting the experiences of Palestinians living under occupation. I think his documentary is called Janine. I don't know how you properly pronounce that. Do you, homeboy?
That's correct. That's Janine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So watch that movie to get to know this motherfucker better. Peace out to him.
So what did he die of? Jewish cancer?
Cancer. Ass cancer.
Cancer.
Ass cancer.
This is like actual ass cancer, not Jew cancer. Right? Right.
I think it's actually ass cancer.
We're gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward.
Right.
Rest in
I'm just
peace to
saying.
Sidney Kibrick. He was 97. He was part of our gang, Little Rascals. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce this fucking name of the character.
Worm.
Yeah.
It's like worm,
Worm?
but you know,
Yeah.
witch and worm.
Yeah. So he's dead, probably of old age. Peace out to him.
Old age cancer.
Yeah. James
Old cancer.
Bernard, founder and editor of XXL magazine and The Source magazine, has passed away.
Tupac killed him.
His death was confirmed by colleagues in the media. Additional details surrounding his death were not immediately available. So, two
Cancer.
magazines I used to read. He helped create them. Peace out to him. Hip hop legend.
Cancer.
Republican
Unknown cancer.
Doug LaMalfa,
La Malfa.
dies at 65. Damn, right at retirement. Narrowing GOP's House majority even further. So his death might be our gain. House GOP officials, development and media tightening his death reduces. They don't say anything about him, about how he died. Probably cancer. PBS is officially dead. I know we reported on this earlier this last year, but it's officially done. Big Bird is dead. And
Budget cut cancer.
Trump cancer.
Trump.
How do you
cancer.
pronounce his last name?
Schloss.
Ava Schloss, an Auschwitz survivor and posthumous stepsister of Anne Frank, who used her experience to educate generations about the horrors of the Holocaust, has died at 96. The irony of the bullshit that's going on right now. And she did. Should I continue reading?
Nah, you don't have to. I mean,
Okay.
she died of what? Old cancer.
Old
Yeah,
cancer.
she almost made to 100. She lived a fruitful life.
Fruitful.
So Victoria Jones, daughter of Tommy Lee Jones, was found dead early on January 1st inside her San Francisco hotel.
Overdose cancer, probably.
Yeah.
Paramedics arrived on the scene, pronounced her
Drug
dead in the
cancer.
hotel. Medical examiner's office are now handling the investigation. So, sorry about that, Tommy Lee.
Party cancer.
Party
favor cancer.
Don Bryant, soul musician and writer of "I Can't Stand the Rain," has died at 83.
I can't stand the rain.
Did we do this last week or no?
No.
Okay. He's dead at 83. Yeah, had a good life, good career.
Old cancer.
Matthew Gotti Moore, an up-and-coming Dallas boxer that was shot and killed this month. He was found shot near a stairwell of an apartment.
Is that bullet cancer or gun cancer?
That's bullet cancer.
That's
bullet cancer.
Lead poisoning.
Lead cancer.
Did we do these?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, 77-year-old gospel musician and icon Richard Smallwood has passed away.
What an unfortunate name. Dick Smallwood. Wow. Embarrassment cancer is what
I
he
was
died of.
wondering which one of you.
Embarrassment cancer.
I was wondering which one of y'all was gonna catch that.
Kidney failure, apparently. Kidney cancer.
Yeah. So he was very big in the gospel scene, and I don't listen to that. But he's an 8-time Grammy nominee and founder of the Richard Smallwood Singers.
Who the fuck listens to gospel, really?
Christians. He expanded gospel reach globally.
No, wait. Hold on. You say Christians, but there's so much more better genres of music than gospel. I mean, there's Christian rock, there's Christian rap.
That's all under gospel.
Man, we need to delineate these motherfuckers further. Because I'm confused.
And nobody plays Christian rap or rock in that.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. No, they should. They'd have a lot more fucking people going to church. I'm just saying, though.
That shit.
Look, I'm just saying that if that is considered gospel music, then what? Creed and
yeah.
This guy's a rock star?
No, I mean, he was a gospel singer. Let's move on.
I just
look, I want y'all to know that if it's called Christian rock or Christian rap, it's still devil music.
Look, I just, not only is he a gospel singer, which is unfortunate enough in and of itself. I mean, his name is just, come on.
Isn't it Stop? His name is Stop.
Stap.
No. Chris, who are you talking about? Scott Stapp.
Creed.
Scott Stop.
Yeah, you know, apparently, Creed is making a comeback.
Yeah, you say
They're
Stapp.
making a resurrection.
You hear,
like,
you know, you say Stapp. Look, I hear Scott Stapp. Scott Stapp.
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently, you know, Creed is doing a Jesus thing.
Oh no.
And look.
With arms wide open.
No, fuck that song. I'll be the first dude to tell you that Mark Tremonti, the guitarist for Creed, is an amazing riff master. Like this dude's skills in the guitar is fantastic.
You want to know why?
And
I know why.
Why?
Because he sold his soul to the devil.
How ironic. You know what? No, he uses the pick of destiny is what it is. But I do know a few Creed songs, and I've even learned a few of them on guitar because, you know, girls liked it at the time.
And you worship Satan.
And I worship Satan. Yeah, Satan is my buddy. He's my ginger. He's my N-word.
Look. If Jesus is involved, it's got something to do with Satan. You can't tell me that all those. You can't tell me that all those songs, those Christian songs, they all got a little bit of Satan in them.
No, that's true. That's true.
There's more Satan in Christian songs than there are in regular ass rock songs.
You know what's funny about that too is if you think about it, right? There's more God shit in like death metal and black metal.
Yes.
In satanic music than there is Satan.
Yeah. Like if you listen to some of Black Sabbath's fucking music, I'm like, this is Jesus music.
No, for real, like, okay, one of my favorite like death metal bands is Deicide, right? And I bought their album Once Upon the Cross, and there's more Jesus shit on than there is devil shit. It's fucking hilarious. They talk about Jesus more than they do Satan. It's dope.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
hilarious.
I'm telling you, just because it's aggressive, you know.
Anyway,
Can we move
Dick
forward?
Smallwood.
Yeah, Dick Smallwood.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Kidney cancer.
Yeah, PP cancer?
Kidney failure cancer.
Oh, kidney failure. All right, kidney cancer. Sorry.
You know what? I think
My
it's
bad.
bullshit. I think he died from the unfortunate name, not kidney failure. But anyway.
You know what? Wouldn't it be great, like Dick Smallwood, but he had a fucking massive dong?
You know, that would be hilarious. That would be almost on par to Magic Johnson being a porn star.
Yeah, Richard Smallwood. if you're listening, we're looking for sponsors.
All right.
He's dead, bro.
Pronounce his last name.
Lavallade.
Carmen
Lavallade.
de
Lavallade.
Lavallade. Legendary choreographer, actress Carmen de Lavallade has passed away on December 29th at the age of 94. Her son, Leo Holder, confirmed. I feel like I read this before.
I believe we did.
Because did we
Yeah,
have?
yeah, we did. Yeah, we did him too.
Okay. And we did Anthony Joshua's homeboy.
Yes, we did.
Okay. All right. Then that was it.
All right. Cool. All right. Shout out to the man Rudy Reyes, our national treasure Tom Cruise, Johnny Kim, Nina Hartley. Shout out to Saint Mattis, Saint Vindman. Is that what his name? Vindman, the Delta Force guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
Saint Vindman and Saint Peter Lemon. We ain't even forgotten you. April 1st? April 1st was a day.
April 1st.
Was a day that all potheads should fucking celebrate other than 420 in April, because Peter Lemon was high on weed and got a Medal of Honor for fucking a VC.
What a fucking legend.
And he wasn't even
What
really
a
American.
fucking legend.
He's from Canada.
Gee. So he's American, just not armed. Gotcha.
Yeah, he was from Canada and fighting for the U.S. Army and fucked some motherfucker ups for Uncle Sam.
See,
Right?
that's why he was high off that BC bud, dog.
All right, you guys got anything?
No. Shout out to Springfield Armory.
We're looking
Right.
for sponsors.
They need to stop making all their other guns and just make the one that I bought
I might
in every configuration they possibly can.
I've been looking at your model 2020 heat seeker in 308 and a 6.5 upper receiver and barrel.
You can't own that in California.
Yeah, you can.
With the little flappers and the you
The
gotta
pistol
get,
grip.
No, you can't have a pistol grip.
Yeah, you can. On that gun, you can. You want to know why?
Why?
It's a bolt action gun.
Oh, it's a bolt action. Okay,
It's not semi-auto.
No, I think.
No, only applies to semi-automatic weapons.
Okay, all right, you got me.
I've been checking on the laws, my friend.
All right.
Man, FN's got some good guns, don't they?
FN?
Yeah, Fabrique Nationale.
Oh, the French? Yeah, because the French don't fuck around.
I thought FN was something Herschel.
Look, God damn it, I'm looking at FN America. All right, not Freaky Deak French. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You got anything?
No.
All right. Well, until next time, homies. Peace.
And konnichiwa, bitches.
Get you one of them things.
Hey, fellow pirates, come and listen what I say. The captain is a tyrant and I no longer obey. I'm sick of taking orders from the madman in command. So let's drop him on an island and leave him in the sand, 'cause it's a mutiny.